Alright, we're back once again with some more Enderal Forgotten Stories, and this time, I remembered to turn on my mic before we started. So I got a little bit of a new setup, moved my webcam around a tiny bit, but that doesn't really matter. What matters more is that last time we left off meditating here, and the reason we did that largely is because I made what you could only really call an error in judgment, and I went to try on attempt some quests that were they're just too hard for me, honestly. Like, all the enemies around there just rock my face off, and nothing I do really seems to prevent that from happening. So I don't like doing it, but I'm gonna have to swallow my pride, I guess, whatever little of that there is, and head back to Ark, I guess, and do some of the quests we hadn't finished off there. Speaking of quests we hadn't finished off in Ark, you know what? We made it halfway to the tower, or to Fogville. Alright. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna attempt to get to Fogville one more time, and if we can't, then I'll stick to my gun. I don't know if you call it stick to your guns if you are running away, but we'll try it one more time, and if we can't, then we'll go back and deal with those quests. Speaking of dealing with the quests that we hadn't finished in the Ark, I'm sure I'll be very happy to hear that I did look up the solution to the stupid necklace that I couldn't find in the trading post. And you know what the funniest part about that situation is? I looked it up, and you literally just need one recommendation. Yeah. Ouch. Yeah, you literally just need one recommendation, so us having helped out the dude with his letter delivery would have been enough had I just gone back and talked to the guy about it. So that's fun. I didn't need to do that at all. I didn't need to spend so long looking for that fucking necklace. But that's good to know, so we're gonna find it at this point. I'm gonna go grab it, because I will not be defeated entirely by the necklace. We will have that before we leave, but we don't need it. Which is equal parts like comforting and maddening, because goddamn, I've looked for that thing for a long time. Speaking of looking for that thing, okay. This guy did not take that long to find.
Sure, where to?
Let's go back to Ark. Yeah, I love that I don't quite fit, just a smidge to the right and things would be perfect, but you know, I guess I'm just gripping real hard onto the hairs there. Okay. G, F. F is the button I'm looking for to change camera angles. If you ever see me just smashing futilely, it's probably trying to change that camera angle. Okay, so let's, real quick, take this off. Okay, we'll do this. I looked that one up as well, and it turned out we were, in fact, in the very much the wrong place. One thing at a time, though. It's not midnight, so I'll turn that one off.
Monsieur?
I think this is the place? No. I don't know why it's telling me to go over there. So according to the wiki I read, and I'm really hoping they didn't change this in the special edition or something, but it should be on top of a barrel. Just over here.
Hey! You're an adventurer, aren't you? Have you been to... oh, how do they say it? Melee? My dad told me that's where the petrified live.
I don't like that this kid is talking to me while in bed,
If only that
asleep,
man
and not
knew a
looking
thing
at
or
me.
two about reliability.
It's supposedly it's supposed to be here. On one of these barrels. Okay. Well, I thought that was it for a second. That's just like a light anomaly. Okay. Well, now knowing that the necklace just doesn't seem to be there, I feel less like an idiot.
Move along.
Huh?
Who do I have to talk to finish this?
Mm-hmm.
Journal. The guy is... Who's in charge here? I guess I'll just start talking to people.
Huh?
This is the guy who I don't like.
Work, work, work.
Hmm?
Where is the boss man? Is he not in today? Man, that's frustrating. Alright, trying to remove my custom destination here. Map. Maybe I will... That's not the rest button. I guess I can't just rest either. I need to find somewhere to sleep.
Hmm?
Huh?
Yeah, okay, so definitely the wiki said it was supposed to be on top of this place, which is definitely a place that I've looked a million times. But still, no success. Maybe I can kick one of these kids out of their bed and...
You're not from here, are you?
Yeah, get up.
I heard you talk.
Thank you. I'll just sleep. The store should be open in like a couple hours, right? We'll check if the owner's there and then if I can hand in my recommendation and get some work here. I'm kind of bullying this kid, though.
Oh, blah, blah,
Imagine just being woken up at 7:30 in the morning by some strange man who promptly steals your bed and sleeps for 5 hours. Still no owner of this place around.
Huh?
Mendelis said... So I'm looking for Mendelis. That's good. Where the hell is he? I guess he could be literally anywhere. So we will, I guess, try that tomorrow. And instead we'll go deal with this stupid troll.
Hmm? Is it important?
Yes? Yes?
So the thing for that said I'm supposed to be near the main gate. Which is good, what I'm heading towards. Well, actually it's kind of like it's behind me.
They just sit on their asses and set up.
This damn town. Now, okay.
Melt away in rapture as a crunchy loaf of bread wanders from my hands into yours.
Monsieur?
Hello.
Yes?
I'm hoping there's a place I can, you know, rest until midnight around here, try to find that troll again. There's usually just some beds scattered, excuse me, the beds scattered around for just that kind of stuff, it seems. Cool cannons, though, I like that. Perfect. So we'll call it 11 hours. Should take us just before midnight. Well, I mean, mathematically it will. And then I suppose we just have to wait a few minutes for it to actually strike midnight. What are you up to?
Garage, what the? You gave me a scare, damn it.
Yeah.
What do you want? I beg your pardon? Grunting? I'm praying.
Hey.
By the name of the sun, don't you Sharis have any decency? Shall the ghosts of the sand take you, you ignorant excretion of a desert worm? You rancorous child of a camel?
Desert
You-
worm?
Wait a second. What is that?
Oh! There he is. I do like how he popped into existence.
What the blazes was that? Oh, really? Saldrin, shield me from your wit. What I mean is how the heck... Anyway, I guess I owe you some thanks. Without your help, that would have ended differently. Now,
Perfect.
excuse me. I have to get back to the city.
We just won ourselves a donkey, folks. What? There you go. Now just to turn it in. What are the chances? The chances are pretty low that I'll be able to talk to this woman right now. And also, all his talk coming back to town. Attacked by a troll and just right back to his prayers. His commitment. Alright, it looks like the lady's just up ahead here. I cannot wait to meet Whirlwind. When she says donkey, she better mean a donkey.
Yes, I've heard as much. Poor gods. This Quiranian Shriamgar surely lit some fire under their buttocks. But he's right. Hard times we are in if a troll can roam so close to the walls, while the guards play Morala's dice in the tavern.
I don't know what Morala's dice
Anyway,
is.
thank you. I'll sleep a lot better now that this thing is over with. Follow me.
Oh, here he is. That's a donkey, alright.
Here you go. This is Whirlwind. You get him for free, as promised. Take good care of him, will you?
I don't think it would be right to change his name. Aw, check it out. Hell yeah.
Watch yourself. The streets aren't safe this time of the day.
I doubt I can take him into town with me, but whatever. I played a bunch of Red Dead Online with some of my friends. My biggest complaint about that was that there was NPC donkeys about, and you could steal them and ride them around, but you could not buy and own your own donkey. And why? Why not? Why not let us have fun with some donkeys? Can you imagine just being rolled up on by a donkey squad, all like lassoing you, tying you up, leaving you on train tracks or whatever? It's horrifying.
We always go.
Yeah, I am one step closer to being Shrek, that's right. Okay, So that's one of the quests that's been nagging me in this place dealt with. Excellent. I'm very happy about that. Let's see if Mendelus is around yet.
Some shifts never end.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Greetings.
Monsieur?
You know what? I'm not even... Here, I'm not looking for you. I'm not even jealous of this thing anymore, because I've got a donkey named Whirlwind.
Yes? Let's see. I haven't heard from Dor. Gunham said you're all right. I suppose that's as much of a compliment. Old Rogosh said you'd be better off in the back. Well, that's not enough yet. Go see if any others have work for you.
Oh no. So now I do need to find this cursed necklace?
Huh?
Oh no. Yeah. I mean, it's a possibility, but not right now.
Now, a good pipe of peace weed.
Man.
Jesus, why is that stuff so expensive?
There it is! Guys, look, Doria's necklace. The sense of relief I'm feeling right now. It's like peeing after Lord of the Rings, you know?
If only that man knew a thing or two about reliability.
Hmm?
Show me. Well, I'll be damned. You found it. Aha. However it got there. Anyway, thanks a bunch. Mendelus will only hear the best.
Oh, yes.
Walk. Doria said you're honest and not afraid. Gunham said you're... Old Rogosh said you... Well, that's two voices against one. Not us. And don't get me wrong, I know you're not here out of neighborly... But still, we can use you. You can start as soon as you want to.
Hell yeah. I got a job. And a level up. Let's go mana again.
Yes?
Alright, so I'm now a member. Let's find out.
Why, of course. Tomorrow you can move into the guild's house. I like you, you know that? You're still so green and honest. That's a rare sight in this trade. If you're after the badge, yes. But you don't seem like the merchant type to me. But that's not a problem, however. With the right attitude, maybe you could reach the rank of vassal, or even
I thought this was just a
protector.
job, but this is like a
That's
whole
long way up.
guild thing. Maybe it would have been a good idea to ask him about it at some point.
Only a fool would send a caravan through the powder desert without a proper escort. And reliable mercenaries are as rare as a talking Leorin. But let's not get carried away, shall we? If you're really planning to get hired as a vassal, you'll need to do more than run a few errands.
He has piqued my curiosity. What is this place?
You're an outlander, aren't you? The Golden Sickle is the oldest merchants guild here on Ark. We represent nearly half of this land's trading power, from dates to shadow steel. And of course, yes, contrary to some other so-called businessmen, we respect the holy verses when doing trade. We stand for hard work. Well, that's simple. Whoever wants to be part of our guild has to, depending on the volume of his sales. In return, that merchant benefits from our contacts and is eventually granted the Golden Sickle's badge, which marks him as a merchant of trust. Walk blessed.
Excuse me. Alright, let's get some work done.
Well, aren't you eager? But it's your lucky day. There is. Well, that'll need a bit of explaining first. As you may already know, a good merchant doesn't depend... Helga Hafner is a farmer who's been producing grain for the sickle for 10 years now. Since 2 moons ago, however, his fields lie fallow. Right. But I need someone who can do it discreetly, which makes you the perfect fit, because we suspect that his fields will stay barren permanently, whatever's causing it. He denies it, but we have to know. And that is your job. Handle it. That's what I wanted to hear. Do you have a map? Now here, that's where you'll find his farm. And again, stay low.
I appreciate that people in this game often ask if you've got a map and then supposedly mark a location on there, sort of an explanation for why you know where everything is all the time. That's cool.
Greetings.
You know, like they thought about that and then did it. Nicely done, game. Okay, so we have murdered the troll. We have finally gotten our job at the whole golden sickle. And now we can continue on our holy path, I guess. I don't want to go talk to Jesper more, honestly. It even says this quest is too hard for us at the moment, so maybe it would be a good idea to figure out some of the, like, just do some of these other quests around here for a while. We haven't even started this yet. How far away is this farm? I feel like we've been in that exact place a million times. Ugh. And we're really close already to where the gallery is closing, so we'll do that one first.
I have books, scrolls,
Yeah,
potions,
this way.
anything for friends of Tackle.
Yes?
How convenient.
Walk blessed, my friend. You look disheartened, and I have just the right thing for you. That's one way to put it. Truth be told, if the Golden Sickle doesn't decide to leave a barrel full of coin on our doorstep tomorrow, we won't be able to pay
Sounds
rent
dire.
much longer. Especially now that my esteemed mother has decided to play hermit. Wow. Listen to me. A month ago, I would have been too proud to admit this. Now I shouted at a complete stranger. Well, what I said. For months, she's not reacted to our letter, nor sent one herself. And what's
Okay,
worse,
so her mom is
she
a
hasn't
weird
sent us
artist
any new
type?
paintings, which is one
I'm
of the
gonna guess
reasons
that
why
her
this
house
place
is
going
haunted
so
by
well.
ghosts.
And in case you wonder why we just don't visit her, my mother was always a little special. And where she resides reflects that. The Dark Valley. You'd do that. That's quite the offer, to be honest. A word of warning in advance. A little detour in a place swarming with undead eager for your blood. Right. I hope you know what you're doing. My mother and I, we don't exactly have a... So there you go. That's where her hut should be. At least approximately. Good
Okay,
luck.
great.
And
Where's that take? Oh, I guess I have to wait till this part finishes.
thanks.
Oh, okay. Another 3-star quest. So that one's not for us just yet. That one's not quite for us. It's probably been long enough that we could do another arena fight. And I learned last time. Check that out. Arena. Did I turn that quest on, by the way? I meant to.
Move along.
And I believe I've even got a bit of carry weight. Wow.
Talk to Russia.
It's really dark in here. We always walk past this little this gate here.
Ah, you've come at the right time. There's a fight soon, and you're the perfect candidate. The twins. Two nasty, hairy beasts of men with even nastier axes. Oh, yeah. But judging by how you fought, I think you stand a chance. Bold words. All right, then go downstairs and warm up. I'll tell you when
Let's
we're
just
ready.
quick save before this. Although, I mean, the game's generally been kind enough to start it before us.
Against the mysterious warrior
Yeah, they are
known
exactly.
as
They don't look like hackers, man. They look like they might instead crush tall boys on their heads.
Now enough of the words. Time to give you what you've all been waiting for. Warriors, fight!
Oh, 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 oh. I think that went as badly as it possibly could. Okay, wait a second. Let's be smart about this. No, it's too late to be smart about this. We're just gonna be dead. Oh no. Oh no. I may be well and truly boned here. But, oh wait, I am not. All I have to do is get away from that first volley. And get us one of those bears we had last time. I don't think I favorited bear. Okay. So we actually weren't okay there. It looked like I was gonna be okay, and then... Nah. Magic. I believe it's... What tree? And I'm dead. You know, I do want to become famous. Maybe I should buy followers, primes, and views. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I gotta get this summon off, and then I might survive. I got one of them. Whoop. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I honestly, I don't feel like my chances are great. I feel like this invisibility potion is not super working. Shit. I think I might be stuck in a death loop, guys. My poor mage is not strong enough. No. Alright, I think I got a strategy that's sort of working here. We can do this. Now it's a mana problem. Aha! I am the king. You are nothing compared to me, twin. Don't ask me to do that again.
Keep walking.
From the upper city, huh?
What do you want?
You got guts walking around with all that
Ah,
stuff down
sure.
here.
Sorry. Here's your share.
Oh,
Maybe,
yes.
maybe not. As I said, none of your business. 2 or 3 days, give or take. Oh, I know you'd love to jump right back in. But if we start doing bad, just swing by in a couple of days, all right? You'll get your fight.
Ooh, I can just wait for the
So
next
long.
battle. Ooh. Lady, where's this cut you promised me? Because this bounty chest. Suspiciously empty.
Yes?
Wow. I really hope I didn't just do the hardest fight I've won in this game for 0 reward. I don't know. There's no way to sort by what I recently picked up, so it's hard to tell if she gave me something. I wasn't really paying enough attention for that. I don't know. I can tell you that I don't see anything that's obviously new outside of the stuff I murdered those men for. I wonder if there's any reason for me not to wear heavy armor in this game. Could I just be like a cool, badass battle mage running around in full plate? Oh. I don't know how far back you are, but victory is mine. Okay, so what other quests do we have at the moment? Wait, we leveled up again, did we not? Another memory point. And also 41 learning points and 34 crafting points. Maybe that's why I'm having a bit of trouble with these fights. It seems like I probably haven't leveled up as much as I should. Is there tiers for other talents? You know, probably not. Ooh. That's pretty good. I'll go for another 12% damage. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. How far up can I go with that? I guess just 2. Just the 2. Alright, but we got that fat loot from those guys we just murdered. Let's turn that loot into knowledge.
Move along. My sir, you look as though you have a
Is there a signpost down here as well? That'd be handy. Speaking of handy, where is Mage Light? Why? Hello.
Well, must be exhausting to watch us working our asses off, Sunchild.
Okay.
Shadow
Some people never.
Near-a-mise, aren't you? What a pleasure.
Something
This is
you
where we
want to tell
came.
me?
Or this is where we came.
Yeah, as if.
Hard work pays off. Yeah, right.
I guess this is a one-way sort of building. I could have. I thought I found some sort of path through that place before up into the main city.
Why are you stopping?
That looks like something that... Oh, these are just friendly little rats. Alright, I don't need to blow them up. Oh. This is a different kind of bar, I guess. I think I found Skyrim's first opium den.
Don't ask. That smelled like booze and broke down crying while we were at it. Probably had a companion up in the city or something. Mercenary.
There's a lot of flavor in this city, huh?
Why is that stuff so expensive?
Please. So bloody wench thinks she's part-time
This place... I wish I had those signposts. Yeah, there's a way out in here, but this is... There's gotta be a faster path. And marketplace. So, as I said, let's turn that loot into knowledge, and then try to fight again in the arena, I think.
No, I just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it.
Rune battle axes. No wonder those guys were kicking my ass. Those things look horrifying. 7, 7. These are almost done. I might as well just get rid of them. No value for the arrows, but I don't really need to carry them around either. It's a cool shirt, but I don't think I need it. Alright, so let's get my carry weight down to something reasonable again, and I've got some money. Do you have books, you stupid jerk? Take one of those. Also, what was that other one? Entropy. Entropy is pretty cool, but I do not have... he doesn't seem to have any books for that. What is my enchanting at currently? So I can get 2 more enchanting books. We'll do that as well.
No, I just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it.
These aren't that expensive. We'll just buy all 5 of those. I'm not sure what other crafting skills would be worthwhile. I assume lockpicking. I remember someone before told me that I'm gonna want it. Rhetoric just seems to be kind of like a talking to people thing. And we got an absolute buttload of crafting learning points. So I think lockpicking, enchantment, and rhetoric is a good place to spend those points. Up to... Oh, oops. I meant to use these first.
Walk blessed.
Wow, I'm so great at enchanting now. Let's see if I can get some more books from this lady as well.
Walk black. Sure, take a look.
So I can take that. I think it said I was too good for these basic rhetoric books now. Gonna be quite a bit of my money for these. And entropy. Nobody really seems to be stocking those entropy learning books, huh? A lot of elementalism. Not so much entropy. I guess that just means if I see those, I should definitely pick them up. Oops. Okay, with that, we should be considerably stronger on paper. Big boost there, big boost. Oh, hey, look. Enchanting and elementalism are pretty much tied now. Entropy's still lagging behind. I have next to no armor. Yeah, I was wondering earlier if there was any reason for me not to go heavy armor. That doesn't seem to be... Like, if I have enchanting, I can enchant whatever I'm wearing, right? But maybe I'll just have to, off-camera, take a look at talents and see what makes the most sort of synergy sense for my guy.
Spices,
I do want to try to sneak around, too, so I should probably not go too hard into stuff that would make that more difficult. This guy's only got dumb stuff that I don't care about. And bananas. I don't not care about bananas.
Huh? Can I help you?
Alright, so let's save. Let's head back to the arena, and we'll try another fight. I didn't realize there was an arena, or marketplace in the Undercity as well. I get so badly lost there, but we'll have the quest marker to guide us. So it shouldn't be too terrible. This is a real shithole of a market. Oh.
My sir.
Isn't this nice? A sun child graces us with his presence. Take your time.
She has a lot of salt. That's cool in its own way, but not really what I'm looking for.
Blazes, damn it, this is ridiculous.
It's called life, Nathalia. 30 per sheep, and not 1 penny less.
Oh, let the flesh maggots have you.
May your path always be even, my dame.
Okay, what's that about? Hello? Are you not a businessman? I guess he's not. If he's a businessman and he's fine with taking, just like me taking his stuff, he's a bad businessman. I'm pressing E. I'm not interacting.
I don't see how that concerns you. Don't you have some theatre play to attend to, Sunshine?
Help me? Well, I doubt that. That is unless you have a pouch with 300 pennies to give away. Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry. You seem like an upright kind of fellow, but I can tell you're from the surface. You're really nosy, you know that. But fine, what bad can it do? That son of a Virtue over there, Cabal Thorwall, he's the only merchant in the Undercity who still has Vinroot in his stocks. But since he knows that,
What
he sells
is
it for a
Vinroot?
price that would... Well, and if the apothecary in the pest house doesn't get new roots soon, the infected they treat there will start dying like flies within a
Okay,
day.
it's medicine.
They good, and they do. Aye. But that's by far not enough. Especially since the cloister of the League up north has been snowed in for moons now. And as noble as their intentions are, they only have so much coin without their League backing them up. You're no alchemist, are you? Aye. Red vine root is the only thing that can help get those flesh maggots out of an infected body. I repeat, can. Even with a proper treatment, most people don't make it through.
Yeah, flesh maggot sounds... It sounds bad, man. Like, if I had to choose a disease, a fictional disease to pick, I'd have to scroll through a lot of stuff before I went to flesh maggots, you know?
Maybe you could, aye. I guess it'll be worth a shot. We need at least 10 sheaves so that the apothecary can make use of them. And I don't want... Huh? Well, fine then. Good luck.
Now there's a treat for the eye. What do you say, darling? Want to spend some time together?
A whore, huh? It's cool that that's just her name. She looks a little bit like well, like Dee from It's Always Sunny. Maybe not. Any tall blonde person.
Oh, by the name of the sun. Won't this ever stop? Tell Nathalia, the apothecary, or whoever sent you that the price stays. It does actually, yes. But it does not change the fact that I need to live somehow too. And that 300 per sheaf is already a fair price. Go on, ask those upper city men. Listen, I know exactly what you're thinking, so back to business. Are you looking for supplies? If not, just shove off. Yeah, now that's a surprise. I expected a speech. Here you go. Pleasure doing business with you.
I can handle the loss of 300 penny coins.
Hello.
Huh? Blazes? You're serious? Where? On second thought, bet I don't ask. Thank you, Sunchild. You
Well,
saved a lot of
it's nothing
lives today.
mysterious. I just paid the man.
Thank you, Sunchild.
Oh, jeez, that was a lot of experience. 2100 is almost a whole win. It was most of my remaining level anyway. And with that, let's head over to Blood and... oh, shit. We can use the signposts down here. And there's one right behind me. It's just kind of hidden. Okay. Must remember that this is here. That will save me a lot of frustration.
God will redeem you for your kindness.
From the upper city, huh? You got guts walking around with all that stuff down here.
I don't think I've ever noticed this little path down here before. Bed of hay. You can't sleep on it though. There's a whole stolen goods, huh? Okay. There's a whole little setup back here. You could move right in. Only thing is I don't know if I can actually use this bed. As much as I hit E on... What? Oop. I did not mean to hit E on that. God, the Phantasmalist workbench looks awfully spooky. Why do they need this horrifying Twin Peaks season 2 or like season 3 stuff? Looks like that weird box. What, player inventory? This is a confusing place. Why is there a box called player inventory? Still, I'm glad to know all that stuff is down there. That gives me a place to dump, dump stuff should I need to.
What do you want?
This box never filled up.
Yes?
See, I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know if when I hit wait for next battle, if that'll count as me actually like waiting in terms of like HP regeneration and stuff like that. So I should probably eat something beforehand because I don't want to just get thrown into a fight with anything less than full health. Excuse me. Just judging by how the last one went, I don't think that would be like a winning strategy for me right now. Speaking of winning strategies, we should take a quick second to go at our magic, unfavorite this, and get this guy up here instead. Gotta say though, 63 mana, or 73 mana sounds like quite a bit right now.
What?
Whatever. That's not gonna land on his head, and my health is regenerated.
Yes?
I'm ready?
Look at that. You have a talent for showing up when you're needed. Gur Halnan. He's been fighting for a while now. A brute in heavy armor. I won't lie. He'll be a tough nut to crack. Aren't you eager? You know the drill. Go downstairs and warm up. We'll take...
Let's put fire... Well, let's actually start with the bear in our hand. I'm not confident I can dual cast this spell. I'll have to check the wording on that talent I picked up.
A cordial welcome to the dust pit. You know who I am. I know who you are. And above all, I know why you are here today. Because you want to see a fight. Today, there is something special on the menu. Or should I say something...
There's a lot of crowd noises, but I see, sorry.
This is a word that best describes the
Oh no, 4 people, plus the guy, oh 5 I guess, plus the announcer.
Mesdames and messieurs, I present Gur Halnan, the Berserker of the Steppes, versus the Wanderer.
I feel like this guy's gonna jump in my face and I'm gonna die. Ooh! What the hell was that? Oof. Okay. Beyond just bad, I don't know. If I can keep him staggered, I don't know. I feel like I wasted a lot of mana with that bear, and the bear didn't really help me out all that much. Ugh. Okay. Mana fungus. Some wine. God. Damn. Burn. Oh, yeah. Oh. Kindred Spirit. He also carried a smoking pipe into battle. I'll honor his memory by holding on to his smoking pipe. Alright, I'm activating my eagle eyes this time. Let's make sure... Let's see if I actually get anything from this.
Not bad. I have to hand it to you. You're rip. Kinda sad to see him gone, but he knew the risks. Here's your share. Come back in 2 days or so.
I did indeed get some money.
So long.
Yeah, at this point it really does seem like if we can just keep hammering people with spells one-on-one anyway, then they're pretty boned. So I don't think we need to worry about much more than more mana to keep that chain of spells up. I have most of the skills here. I think I should probably just finish that up. I mean, I see I can spend more points here to increase the tier of the spell, but to be honest, it's already not really working on the people I'm fighting. I don't know if that would change as I put more talent points or memory points into it. I don't want to find out. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose a memory point to something like that. I think this is a tough choice. I think I'll go for this fire and ice one here. I'm really tempted by this electrocution because I could just see this being like a perfect anti-other mage thing. If I can not only remove their mana but give it back to me and keep myself fueled up, and that sounds like it might help me get to that stupid tower I was trying to get to at the beginning of the video. But again, that's a little bit down the line. Okay, so it said that guy was supposed to be 3 stars and the twins were 2, which means I can only assume the next fight will be even worse. I don't know. I'd say we should push our luck.
Yes?
And you know what? We waited a minute. I assume that means it's been a couple days. The merchants have probably refreshed their stock. And now that now that I notice this very poorly lit, I guess, signpost, we can just hop back up to the market, pick up some books, come back down, prep ourselves for the fight that way. Wow, I'm so happy I noticed that.
Yeah? What do you want? No, I just put them out for you
It was
to
honestly
look.
as easy as turning around
Tell
after
me what
taking
you
the
need, and be quick about
the signpost there in the first place. It doesn't seem like he's restocked his stuff yet. Disappointing.
Hungry for arcane secrets?
Let's check this
I
lady.
have books. Walk blessed. Sure, take a look.
No. I wonder how long they need. Well, it's also hard for me to tell how long I was waiting for the next fight down there. Okay, so if I can't buy more stuff, then we'll just take the teleporty signpost machine back down to the arena right away.
You're from the surface, aren't you? They say that Taylor Aranthil came back. Let's hope he knows who rules this place, as well as the truth.
There we are.
Yes?
Ah, aye. The ringmaster plans to pair you with Raga Shadowclaw.
Sounds like a werewolf.
No, but you will soon. She's an alchemist. Small tip from my side. Aren't you eager? You know the drill. Go downstairs and warm up. The fight will take place in
I do know the drill. I show up, activate that, spam my magic spells power, and then spam my magic spells. Also, excuse me, what tender appearance? This person is horrifying looking.
I know who you are, and above all, I know why you are here today. Because you want to see a fight! This is the fourth battle of the mysterious newcomer called the Wanderer. But will it also be the last? Because this time we picked
Is that an Argonian?
a special treat for him to feast on. Mesdames and messieurs, you came for blood, and you shall have it.
Some folks just never learn.
Ooh. Oh. Ooh. I didn't even have time to cast a spell.
Some folks just never learn.
Jesus. Please stop hitting me that hard, lady. I need it. It's just not fair.
Some folks just never learn.
Alright, so this fight, pretty clearly a terrible idea.
Next time you won't.
I might be able to win. So, interesting strategies I could try, besides not getting instantly murdered. I gotta watch out for that jump attack, I think. That's probably... Okay, come on, a bit more mana. Is she hiding in a corner? Oh yeah, sweet, that skill I just got. That's an embarrassing way to die in an arena, huh?
Folks just never learn.
No! I thought she might be a werewolf. Look at me getting all proud and happy, like, aha, stupid bastard, you thought you're all top? I'm the stupid bastard. Seems it would have been a good question to ask if, opens a magic chest. Excuse me? You have like a little floaty followy chest? But it seems to me like if you meet someone, or you're about to go up against someone named Shadowclaw, your first question should be, hey, are they a werewolf? And then if the person's just like, maybe, then, you know. And even with a name like Shadowclaw, I think you already know they're a werewolf.
Just remember your training. You can do this.
Look who's back. Not bad, not bad. I was expecting you to pee your pants after she did that little trick of hers. But no. You kept your cool as usual. Sure you don't want to start working as a mercenary? You could make more money that way. Either way, here's your
if you
pay.
have some mercenary work available, I wouldn't say no.
What do you want? I had hoped you'd ask that. Aye, I do. And this time, no. If you're man enough, you'll fight the beast tonight.
The beast?
Aye, the pride of the pit. And the good thing about it, even if you hack, I won't lie though. It'll be hard this time. And chances are you won't make it out alive. If you do make it though, something like that, aye. But let's not dwell on the details, shall we? All
Okay.
right, I'll wait. But don't take too long.
So... Oh, wait. Did I get this from the lady I just murdered? I think I did. It also just said I had some set bonuses added to my spellbook. Let's see what that's about. I'm guessing under active effects. Oh. Strong arcane fever. That's not good. Anyway, I don't really know what set bonus I'm getting from the, you know, items, but whatever. It's cool enough to know that I'm getting one. I'm not eager to fight this beast creature she speaks of. But let's, I guess, eat something, regenerate some stamina, and then, I guess, try to fight him anyway. When I said regenerate stamina, I meant our health. Okay, so that's done. Let's fight this beast.
Thought so. Well then.
But can the Wanderer also oppose the beast that's been soaking this soil in blood for decades? We shall see.
This feels like the final fight, huh? It has all the marks. It's a horrifying creature. Looks like an enemy out of Fallout. I don't know, I feel like I had some
Let's
help.
see you dance, Wanderer.
Oh.
There!
No.
Look out!
I hope it doesn't make me watch the video again. Just let me get my ass kicked by this dude right away, please. Yeah, there we go.
Let's go. Enemy!
I don't love that. Something about that load position feels a little unfair, you could say.
Good. That's enough. Let's talk. Fair
Okay.
enough. This is better. Forgive me my dramatic entrance. Come now, will you? I'm Thero Naris, voice of the Father.
Oh, this
I've
looks
been
like some
watching you for a
Dark
while
Brotherhood
now
now.
because I'm looking for someone with your set of skills. And, our little encounter down in the pit. That accent. You're an outlander, aren't you? Shit. Does that mean I have to explain who the Relator is to you? Right. The Relator is more than a bunch of criminals, though. But we'll get there. Regarding your original question, the Voices are the military arm of the Relator. I'm sure you've seen some of us
If I'm about to
before.
join some sort of shady
We come into
underworld
play when the
gang,
matter needs a
I
strong
don't think I've ever been
hand
down
to
for
resolve
anything quite so
itself.
hard as I am that.
Indeed. Let me get straight to the point. I want to hire you. Well, actually, it's simple. I want your help in killing someone.
And who is that?
The Father. Their leader. Not... When I was 6 years old, the Relator abducted me and a dozen other children. That is, the Shagun,
Okay.
the old cunt who owned our orphanage. She sold us like cattle. Us, and over the years, at least a dozen more. And we all came from the same orphanage. The... Refuge.
That's an ironic
Mum.
name.
I have no idea what they did to us. I remember nothing.
Yeah, I've said it before, but the voice acting in this game is pretty damn good. Like this guy's little pause and laugh there as he recalled the name of the orphanage.
That's the big question, isn't it? At first I thought it was about child trafficking. You know, tender little knaves and girls for rich bastards.
Regular Epstein, huh?
Ark's bigwigs. Yet now I've come to the conclusion that it must have been about science. Experiments. Only the father. As I said, I'm pretty sure you have the wrong idea about them. The Relata doesn't see itself as a guild of murderers, but as a faith, a sect.
Okay. I was down for a gang of murderers, like as a, you know, potential home and group of friends I could make friends with. Not so much for a cult. If this guy wants me to help topple a cult, I'll do that. That's right up Zardos' alley.
Kind of. After the father was done with us, he simply disposed of our corpses. This is also the first memory I have of that time after the abduction. Waking up in a pile of dead bodies. I don't know exactly, but I must have been somewhere between 12 to 14 years old. Still half a child, in other words. As you can imagine, I was a mess for the first few moons after that. Once I was able to think somewhat straight again, I looked for help in the upper city. Of course, the guards didn't believe a word of what I said and sent me right back down into the caverns. Many things are horrible. Still they happen.
Fair.
Correct. Let's put it this way. I came to realize that no matter how much so I decided to take matters into my own hands. I told myself how to survive, and how to fight. And years later, entered the dust pit for the first time. Their codex, their holy scripture, written by the father himself. I shaved my head and became a scion, the lowest rank. 8 years ago.
Jeez, this is a long con.
The father doesn't bother with most Relame, especially not with the scions. Also, when they discarded me, I was still a child. Now, I'm a man.
This guy's cool. I'm gonna be his buddy. I'll help you out.
Revenge. Yes. I want this monster to pay for what he did to me and the others. And I want to make sure that it will never hurt anyone again. Ever. One of the core beliefs of the Relata concerns the Day of Transcendence. It's the day when every Relame who's ever... And they also believe that this day is imminent, since the father found a way to achieve transcendence for himself and for his
Dude's gonna hit OT 10.
In the weeks to come,
or 9,
we'll set out an expedition to the Frostcliff Mountains. Since this expedition will be an extremely dangerous undertaking, he will bring along almost a dozen of the best mercenaries available. You will be one of them, and together, we will kill the I'm telling you this because I need someone who knows how to kill. Also... Never mind. As I said, you can fight. That's enough.
God, I want more of that, I want more rhetoric. I want to know... I want the big news, you know?
Well, I can pay you 400 pennies now, and also, think of all the riches that we'll find in the temple itself, or in the Relata's treasure chambers. It will be one... by doing something that impresses him. As you can... But if we do something that impresses the father or the first seer... So...
Hell yeah, dude.
Absolutely. Meet me
Oh,
at
I
the
know his
Wailing
name now.
Tree
It's
2 hours from now. Here. This'll help you get back to the Undercity in case you need to return to the surface before our meeting. Stay safe.
Shit, I definitely missed where I was supposed to meet him. Oh, hey, there you go. What is this place, man? Just a bunch of dead rats and people? This place needs a bit of an exploration before we move on. Oh. Okay. This looks odd, man. It's a rough place down here. God. You know, really, the more I play this mod, the more deeply impressed I am by it. It's very cool, very in-depth. It's just a cool world. I'm interested in what's going on, and like that guy's story is pretty compelling. It's a little more than well, I mean, sure, it's a little reminiscent of that Dark Brotherhood entrance quest in Skyrim, you know, where you have to yeah, it was Skyrim, where you had to go and kill the orphanage owner, orphanage owner, because she was a mad bitch. It reminds me a little of that, but this is like a similar story told much better. And it's, you know, like I really want to help that dude. And if I can make him one of my buddies in the game, which it kind of seems like I can, I will hella do that, because it means I don't have to hang out with Jesper. I mean, in addition to him being cool. He's not Jesper. Ark Crypt, eh? Okay, let's head to the arena first. I just kind of wanted to poke around back here. I mean, when you see a pile of bodies in a cart, you should investigate. Or if it's real life, you should leave that situation. Mage light. Hey, cool. Yep. Okay. Seeing how the physics works on this raises some important questions. Nope. Maybe with chain lightning? Yeah! There we go. I don't know what it is about the lightning spells in this game, but they do have the best lift of any of the, you know, schools of magic. I wonder if we could... Yeah, I kind of screwed up my shot with that one. I wonder if we can hit this corpse with this. Not most. Alright, so... maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to get into alchemy either. Alchemy's always been such a big... like, it's just so big in all of these games. In, you know, Skyrim, Oblivion, etc. And it's a bit overwhelming for me personally. I don't want to have to remember... look, there's... Stink Blossom. Better get 13 of those for my...
Alright,
whiz-bang poster.
Stop right there. Hand over your money, and we might let you live. Play the hero, and... well, you fill in the blanks. And what in blazes are we supposed to do if those masked lunatics set fire to our hut tomorrow?
And the voices said last time that there'd be consequences if it happened again.
What?
Fuck. Logan, he's right. We're pathless, yeah, but have we really sunk so low?
Great speech, Arab. And what in blazes are we supposed to do if those masked lunatics set fire to our hut tomorrow? You really are from above, aren't you? Since our father's concern ends with the next bottle of brandy, we haven't been able to pay for 2 moons in a row now. but... Fine. Come on, Arab. We'll find a way. Somehow.
You know, if the guys burn you to death tomorrow, or like burn your house down tomorrow, it's better than me burning you to death now. So I guess that's what you can do with rhetoric. That's cool. Remus Pathless.
And yet another outlander. I tell you, I'm sure it was those coalmen from Kira who brought this red madness
Now
in the
you're
first place.
quite the sight.
All day long, they do nothing but drink wine and shag.
Okay. I guess he did tell us to meet him there in 2 hours. I don't know
You're
if
not
there's...
one of the Relata's mercenaries, are you? Word has it they're
I don't know if there's actually a time limit
Give
on
them a
that.
wide berth if I were you. A Sunchild, I bet you came to watch those fools cut their guts open in the dust pit.
The guy's talking about fools in the dust pit while practicing his punches. I'm certain he's just getting ready, you know? Safe before we talk to this
There
good
you are.
man.
Ready? Tree. Oh, the people down here call it the Weeping Tree. They believe that the Black Guardian, once a year, superstitious nonsense, of course. They might as well send their wishes to the Blue Island Coalition.
I do like that there's a reason for you to talk to people and learn about the world.
Ready to set out?
Yeah, like you get passive stat bonuses when you get enough knowledge points and stuff. That's pretty cool.
What do you think? Because we don't want to draw any attention. If somebody sees me walking around with you, first the question. Have you ever heard of the massacre that took place 20 years ago? It was at the Farmer's Coast, around midsummer. The farmers had just put out the lights after a long day's work. Suddenly, shrouded figures showed up out of nowhere, with steel masks covering their faces. They broke into the houses and killed anybody who dared to stand in their way. While they merely wreaked havoc on most of the farms, any family with a daughter between 12 and 16 winters was less lucky.
Jesus Christ.
All in all, these masked people took 10 daughters that night and carried them away. They were found 1 week later. They lay on the Penny Road, mutilated with their eyes sewn shut. One girl each mile. To this very day, no one knows. However, there are theories. Do the names the Black Libra and J.L. Tannerson ring a bell? The Butcher of Ark? Yes. Thing is, in this book he left behind, Tannerson claims to have been part of a cult called the Black Libra. But according to Tannerson, they see themselves as some kind of counterbalancing power.
Okay.
They make sure that malice and sin... Well, this is where it gets bizarre. Normally, the Libra only kills people who have already... Which is also why the attack on the Farmer's Coast didn't make any sense. However, the father has a theory. Well, he does have an avid interest in them. Let's put it this way. But we'll come to that later.
Okay.
According to the father, the Black Libra chooses their sinners through the dreams of some kind of holy child. The dreams are interpreted by the Libra's priests who extract the names and faces of evildoers from... However, the child doesn't just see people who have already
so
sinned.
it's like a
It
future
also
jail.
sees evil in its inception. Thus, the Libra might decide to kill a boy before he becomes a tyrant, or a girl before she gives birth to a murderer. I know, it sounds insane, but that's what it is. But apparently
Seems like
the
there's
Libra
better ways
fully
to do
believes in
that.
this principle.
Like, you
child
could
is
kill the
omniscient.
baby in its infancy. If they're all about balance, it seems like you probably don't need to kill that mother for whatever. Like, killing a guy before he becomes a tyrant, but killing a woman before she gives birth to a baby is maybe not the best approach, but whatever.
Simple. The father believes that the Black Libra knows the secret to especially one in particular, in which he describes the initiation ritual he underwent to become... Long story short, apparently the pages of Tannerson's original manuscript describing the initiation ritual in detail force. Right. And I happen to know the only person who might be able to tell us their whereabouts. He was also an assassin of the Libra, and Tannisson's mentor. In other words, according to the father, he was also the one who orchestrated the Night of the Blind Daughters.
It's a good name for
However,
a horrifying night.
That massacre seems to have been too much even for his rotten conscience to bear, because he left the Libra shortly thereafter. I saw him once. It's no wonder that nobody knows what kind of monster he is. He's gone completely insane. Drinks away every penny he gets his hands on. Exactly. If we bring them to the First Seer and I tell him how I couldn't have done it without you, he might... That's the plan. Not the best one, certainly, but, all we're getting. He currently lives in the communes. That is, if he isn't in some whore's bed in the Silver Cloud right now or getting hammered in the False Dog. I'll let you do the talking. It's unlikely that the First Seer will find out, but the more you actually help me on this mission. One more. And remember that those 10 mutilated girls on the Penny Road are just one more page in this man's book of
Alright,
sins.
so I just had a thought. If... oh, I can just press... Whatever button I press there summons my mount. But anyway, I had a thought that... Okay, I guess this one's not too bad. But if the arena quest that chained into this one was so difficult, am I absolutely boned when this gets to combat here? Probably. But I don't know. I've been able to mage my way through it so far.
You're not one of the Relata's mercenaries,
So hungry.
Okay. So Julia's mustard seed. The names in this game are fantastic. Mage light.
My sir, soon.
Is it important?
Well, look at that. Our friend has a visitor. Get out of here.
No, look, a book. I want it.
I said, get out of here. We need 10 minutes. Afterwards, you can fuck as many men as you want.
Of course, my lord. At once.
Interesting. Yes. Never mind. Look at him. Pissed like a rat. A miracle he could even get it up.
There's no evidence that he did.
I sure as fuck don't want you to cuddle with him. And again.
Sally push.
Yeah, who are you? Nylock is tired. Nylock needs sleep. Kalian? No. Kalian is dead. You're talking to Nylock, his shadow. Oh, of course. Nylock understands.
I'm gonna be real mean to this guy.
You remind him of Kalian when he still lived. So much anger in you, so much hatred. Kalian knew this feeling too well. This anger, this cold, rotten wrath. But he was so blind. He didn't see where the road led him. Only when those little flowers' corpses lay dead in the dust did he see. See what he had done, what he had become. Now Kalian has been punished. He's dead, and Naylock deserves to suffer for eternity.
Okay.
Regret? No, Kalian had regrets, yes, but Naylock isn't worthy of these feelings anymore. So he hates himself, hates his pathetic existence, hates himself for all the suffering his old skin brought upon the world. I told you! Because Naylock buried his old skin. The Libra doesn't care about Naylock. Why should they? He's vermin. Why? Because the decrees demanded it. And the decrees don't lie. They never did, and they never will. Aren't you listening? The decrees don't lie. Those little flowers had that Kalian knew. Naylock still knows, but still, it broke him. All their pain, their tears, their suffering, their screams. It was too much. The decrees never lie.
Okay. Seems like yet you went a bit far with the whole sewing their eyes shut.
Naylock doesn't know what you mean. Now please, go. Naylock is tired and needs to sleep.
All right. Let me rephrase my friend's words. You stop playing confused oracle and fucking tell us what we want to know now. And then maybe, just maybe, we'll let you live. Are we clear?
But Naylock just...
Are we clear?
Yes, yes, sir. Naylock understands. Please forgive him. So, the pages. Yes, of course, the pages. Naylock remembers. Kalian tore them from Tannerson's book before the world could see them. Yes, yes, of course. But tell me, what do you want with them? You won't be able to read them. Because they're written in the language of the Libra. Even Kalian couldn't read a single word of them. Isn't it obvious? Because something else guided Tannerson's hand when he wrote them.
Maybe he spoke to an angel.
Naylock doesn't have a choice, does he? The pages, he buried them together with his old skin. He can show... But tell him, my sir, if he shows you the pages, could you... Well, Naylock is hungry, Naylock is thirsty, and he has no more coin. Yes, Naylock understands. Good. Come, follow.
I want to make sure no one steals me. I want that book.
My sir, Naylock has a question.
What?
Your face. You seem familiar. Are you certain that you have never met Naylock before?
How would I know? Maybe.
It was really weird they were all gonna... Oh, look, some moss. It's weird they're all gonna get jammed up on each other in a corner back there.
This is the way to the tar pit. Are you sure that's where we're supposed to be going? I warn you, if this is a trap...
It's not, my sir. Naylock is vermin, but he knows when he has to obey. You can trust him.
I won't. But fine.
Damn. It is cavernous in here.
Move along.
Hold it right there, old man. Where do you think you're going? You're a little too old for
Alright, this guy's gonna need a fireball in a minute.
He belongs to us. We're acting under the Father's orders.
Brother Wrath, from ashes to blood, from blood to liberation. I didn't recognize you. Forgive me.
From ashes to blood, from blood to liberation. Let us through.
Of course. Father's
You know what? I'm curious about if...
blessings.
Give me a
blessings.
second here. I want to see if Mage Light Rank 2 is any different.
Yes, of course.
I imagine it just lasts longer. But... for whatever reason... Oh, the cost is hugely different. 90? Or, sorry, an extra 30 seconds for... What's that? Like 5 times the mana cost? Maybe I'll hold off on doing that just yet. But I will turn Mage Light back on. I'm curious what he means when he says where he buried his old skin. I'm hoping he means like all his old armor, his swords, whatever. I could use some armor and swords.
Yes, we're here. This is where he buried the pages.
The deserted tunnels. Should be wary. Enemy!
Whoa.
Fucking scum! You'll pay for that!
Look out! Pathetic.
Did you have 4 axes on her? Is Lee reading that right?
Look out!
No, no, no.
What are you doing?
You fucking scum! You'll pay for that! What? That's all you got?
What the absolute fuck is that? Oh, it's one of those things that mages turn into. Oh! Ew. That's cool though. Anything else interesting back here? A couple more penny. No, I don't want to sit. I'm always down for more penny coins, though. That mug looked like something valuable for but a moment there. And I guess we'll have to drop a bit of our armor. I'd rather drop this than the fine steel one. Drop, and I can drop both of those as well.
There. Back there. That's where he buried his old skin. Please, my sir. You need to just take these last few steps alone. Naylock can't. He just can't.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Is this a trap? What? No, of course not. It's just... Naylock can't. Don't you understand? To see him after all this time? No. Kill Naylock if you don't believe him, but he will stay.
Fine. You go on ahead.
Look for the skeleton. You need to dig.
Don't shout.
It does not look like he stayed. Where are you going, Naylock? Come here, buddy. I've got an eye on you. And I've been kind of slacking on my waterfall checking, but I don't think I can actually reach that one. with an arrow up there.
There!
These guys are going down like sacks of bricks, though. Take their money. I'll leave their skulls, I guess. Shot his shadow. Whoops. Well, these arrows I might actually be able to sell. That'd be cool. Wow, holy crap, that's worth a lot of money. Rune shield 12, it's pretty good too, but I think I'll just take this for now.
Skeleton. I'm not seeing anything. Let's look around.
Oh god, no. Why did that happen? Why did that happen? Oh, cruel fate. Okay, that sucked, but at least we don't, well, what did we learn? We learned we don't have to go that second direction. We can just kind of head, how is, still not enough. Well, this is, we can drop that as well. These big interests, sure. I'll get all these, remove all these pairs of boots too. Why not? Okay, so I guess you have to sit through the little speech again.
There. Back there. That's where he buried his old skin. Please, my sir. You need to just take these last few steps alone. Naylock can't. He just can't.
Is this a trap?
What? No.
I thought for sure I was going to
sneeze.
sneeze
Of course
there.
not. It's just Naylock can't. Don't you understand? To see him after all this time. No. Kill Naylock if you don't believe him, but he will stay.
Okay. But I guess we did also learn that we can win that fight a lot easier by just starting a fire at their feet. No, this way. That didn't work anywhere near as well on them as it did on me. Take your sword.
Look out! Die!
I like the image of her like falling to her knees and then our buddy just charging in with a flying Superman stab sort of thing. Search the shaft, okay. So I guess maybe it's another perfect opportunity to use Mage Light. There's a skeleton here.
Let me see.
Buddy. Thank God for Mage Light. I was...
Well, that looks promising.
I definitely was going to go the wrong direction if I didn't notice that guy right now.
Here we go. This must be it. Pretty big. What the blazes did he put in there? What's that smell? What the? Oh, shit! You mean this body is... Nonsense. You want to know what I think? This is probably some poor sod that crossed this lunatic's path at the wrong time. So we put him right into the crate with the pages. Bloody son of a whore. Oh, fuck if I know. We're talking about a man. I think you'd be well advised to stop trying to apply logic to his
Fair
thinking.
enough.
Right you are. Come on. You take them. Got them?
So what's this mask I just picked up? Very curious about that. What's this? Alright.
Back to Carlion.
Oh, I guess that steel mask I found is the one they were all said to be wearing in this story in that Night of Murdered Daughters. No, I don't think that's what they called it. But that must be what the mask is all
Get
about.
up, scum.
That makes sense.
Ah, my sir. You found what you were looking for, didn't you? You can tell by your eyes.
We found the pages and something else. Whose corpse is in that chest?
What? But he told you, didn't he? It's Kalian. Naylock buried him.
Is...
Yes. He said it before, didn't he? Kalian couldn't continue
Yeah.
to live in this shell after
I'm not
what he
going to
did,
say
so
how
he
long it took
shed
me
it
to
and
notice
gave
that
birth to
Quillian
Naylock.
is Naylock
And
backwards.
Naylock buried him, together with the memories. You don't believe him, do you? You believe Naylock is lying. But it's the truth, the simple truth. You two, more than anyone else, should understand.
Sure. Either way, we have what we wanted. And now it's time for you to pay for your crimes, Carlion. It's been long overdue.
What? But you said that you would spare him
Said
if
we
he'd show
might.
you the pages.
We said that we would think about it. And guess what? I did. You're a murderer, Carlion. And you've killed more people than I can count. Men, women, and children. And you know what? This whole act about how remorseful you are, I'm not buying it. Yes, you drank your bloody brains into oblivion, but ultimately, the only one you truly pity is yourself. Yes. Any last words?
Letho.
What?
Naylock remembers. By the name of the sun, you were in the refuge orphanage, you and your friend, Letho.
What do you know about the refuge?
Back then, before the flesh maggot plague, when Naylock was still strong, the Kyranian woman who ran the orphanage gave him work. Don't you remember? He carried crates.
So is
he
this
cleaned the floor, he cooked.
legitimately a separate dude? What?
Uncle Naylock?
Yes, that's what you called him, Uncle Naylock. By the Guardians, it's been so long, but he remembers it all now. You and your friend, you were inseparable.
How am I supposed to feel about this?
Until...
You're right. I do remember.
What?
You were there when they took us. Worse, you helped them. What did she pay you, that old cunt? Huh? Carrying
Did you see that look? He's like,
selling
you
children
hear
to
what she
Rolanda?
just said? The C word.
Isn't it?
No, what? Naylock doesn't understand. He only...
So ends the tale of Naylock.
Yeah. His face seemed familiar. Yeah. Shagun, the matron, gave him work as a gopher. Can you believe it? A former serial killer working in an orphanage. Apparently the old comeback... It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I know it. He'd been there the night it happened. One of us, Wilma, she refused to go. She screamed and kicked. But Nalek held her
Ew,
while one of the
jeez.
father's voices gave her a sleep.
Yeah, we
Well,
made the right choice.
As I said, we're done here. Next week, before we do that though, we need to discuss a couple of things. Meet me in my hideout tomorrow morning, alright? It's a small abandoned warehouse in the main cabin, right before the path up. There's an old poster of the theater right next to the door. That's how you recognize it. The dark corners of our minds.
Alright. Sounds like a hardstyle song or something.
Until then.
Ooh, oh, he's teleporting. Oh, that's pretty cool. And what did you have, Nalak? Nothing? Just some shoes to your name? Alright. As we go on, we remember. You know what? I was hoping you'd go further. Mage light. Looks like the kind of hole you don't want to fall in. Stupid thing. Like, how many holes do you really want to fall in? Not a lot. There should be, like, jello at the bottom, perhaps. I wonder how much jello, like, I wonder how much jello it would take to break your fall. It would depend on the height, you know, but at terminal velocity, how much jello would you need there until you didn't smash your ankles into your body? I don't know. Huh. My Windows is telling me something unplugged. I don't like that.
He was a good man.
If you just started do-do-do, that was me, and I apologize.
Just had to play the hero, didn't you?
Oh, dog.
Move along.
Hello, pal.
I guess you could say that.
Huh?
Remember the old tramp who was stealing from the Scions?
Alright. Let us check if the marketplace is restocked. I would very much like some more skill books. It does seem to have made a significant difference in my ability to blow people the hell up.
Can I help you?
But it's nighttime and my torch collection is now here. My torch and bloody skull collection.
Yeah. It's not as if I didn't tell them that already.
Hey guys, my name is Zardos. I'm new in town. Thought I'd say hello by giving everyone a bloody skull. Yeah, I make these. Make them myself. And I sell them on
Be
Etsy.
careful, my sir. The streets aren't safe at this hour. They just sit on their asses and hope things settle themselves. Idiots.
Alright. Let's see if there's any more bounties available. Ara Millen Dance. Stealing and sacrificing cattle. We get cattle. Okay. I'll very much do that. And only 2 stars. It's a lot easier than most of the stuff we've been doing lately. There's a bank. Okay, we're gonna have to check out the bank next time too. Right now it's obviously nighttime, so we don't have much of a choice about banks.
Well,
It's not a very deep well, is it?
you just have to live with it.
But yeah, so I think next time we will take up that bounty mission and continue some quests
Yes.
around town. anything but talking to Jasper. I'm gonna play this like a classic Skyrim game, or Elder Scrolls game, I should say, and avoid the main quest for a little bit longer. What do we have? So next time we've got In the Shadows. That's a pretty cool. I'm interested to see where that story goes. I'm watching the arc that we can handle that anytime. This looks like it'll still be too hard for us. Long Way to the Top we could handle. Jury Field we should not do yet. And this is the main story quest. And from the explanation of this quest, it sounds like it's gonna kind of be a pain, but we'll handle it. But anyway, that's it for now. If you enjoyed, don't forget to follow or whatever, and I'd greatly appreciate that. Thanks for watching, and I guess we'll see you next time. Good night.